What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lion Mark TV Market with another exciting, delighting, and much interesting video here on the channel. So the Peter Obi tribunal continued today, being the 8th of June, the presidential tribunal in Abuja. And as usual, you guys know that our incoming president, Mr. Peter Obi, is always in the court himself to represent himself and the Labour Party with a very strong legal theme, a theme as very mighty as a leading team where Living San is there, Onyechi Ikpeazu, and the rest of others. Today's court hearing was one of the most amazing one so far. There were a lot of documents presented. We have documents coming from Bayelsa, we have documents coming from Ekiti, and the rest of others. Those documents were being tendered and they were accepted as exhibit in the court today. Well, I did a lot about that on our live section today here. You can check that in the live section section here on my channel. So this one is like a summary, just like I promised I was going to come back with a summary of today's court hearing. Before I go into this one particularly, so Chinwe, who is a tech developer and an architect who worked with JP Morgan Chase in the UK, was at the court today as one of the witnesses, and he presented his witness, and it was so amazing. Like, it was one of the most brilliant time, like where you hear people saying that a barrister, a son telling a witness that he should provide a witness evidence of browsing history, like browsing history. It was so funny up to the end. Even the justice, some of them did not even know what a browse history looks like, because he presented his case and said he did his finding and bookmarked everything. You can check out that live section there for the whole discussion of that particular one. But it was very interesting court section today, and a lot was discussed. Well, let's dive into this one now. LP, let me identify the application. Sorry, this is a transcript from the court. Usually here on the live section we do transcript for some of those obedient family that are always going to the court, so they send transcript and we do it here so that those of you who want to get follow-up can get it. So this is not just a random kind of write-up. This is a transcript from the obedience directly. So let's get right into it. Labour Party, let me identify the application filed by the petitioner. We filed countered affidavit on the 25th of May in response to the one filed on the 22nd of May, along with a written address. With respect to the most recent application, our counter was filed on the 5th of June. We also attached a written address to assist your lordship, and that was filled on the same day. We respectfully adopt all the arguments canvassed in both address with specific respect to the latest written address. I wish to draw your lordship to paragraph 4.13, where we quoted the brilliant exposure of my lord right of the presiding justice of the court in the case of 2019 decision of this court. I submit that as a result of this brilliant decision, my lord should grant it. In respect of the second application, we want to draw your attention one fact, that the application was filed 26 days after the close of pleading was when there is no prayer for extension of time. This application should be dismissed. Second and third respondent. Well, you could hear how the Labour Party actually are presenting their own case. Is in a very decent and well-respected manner. Now, second and third respondent. My lord, in opposition to the second application, we filled our written address dated 5th June 2023. On the same day, we humbly adopt the written address, urging our noble Lord to dismiss the 2 applications. I wish to make 1 or 2 points on the reply by the petitioners, which was served on us yesterday. Court rejects his attempt to reply. He goes on that fair hearing is not magic wand to use to defend what the law requires you to do. Court, the pre-hearing was closed on the 22nd. You filed on the same day, but the application does not show, and you agreed that it wasn't ripe for hearing. LP, yes. Court, you have cited fair hearing, but it is your duty to draw the attention of the court to the application, else the court can deem it abandoned. LP, yes, it is. We apologize, my lord. 4th respondent, we also filed a counter file 7th of June, deposed by Emmanuel Okonsa, along with a written address. We shall be praying your lordship to dismiss the application. We will not be asking for costs. LP, I have no reply on point of law. Court, we reserve ruling either tomorrow or day after. LP, we indicated that we may call 2 witnesses today. Yes, and one of the witnesses was very brilliant to, give us a very smart and attending one that even got the APC lawyer pissed off there in the court, and they were just ranting and making a whole lot of noise there in the court. He is also an ex-copper in reference to the earlier witness of PDP who disappeared. Court laugh. We still document in front of us to tender was worried about Monday being a public holiday. Court, we can sit on public holidays, Labour Party, as the court pleases, even though our suborn witness is not in court. Now we will still have documents to tender. Court, just be courageous to make your application. LP, my lord, we wish to ask your lordship for permission to tender just the EC40GS. Like, for those of you who follow the live, I explained some of these valid points why all of these things are called EC40 and all of that. It's like an electoral thing where collection of result sheets are gotten and how they are presented. Court, we can give you some time, but we have to rise by 5 minutes, but sort out your documents so we don't waste more time. Labour Party, as the court pleases. Court rise till 5 p.m. So that's exactly how it went down today in court today. Court went for a research and came back I think 5 minutes later, where they had to conclude, give a final conclusion about the whole issue in court. It was very it was a very brilliant one out there, and everybody in court today was very happy to see that both the Labour Party and all of that. So the court came back and they tendered the document we stating with the form EC4G for Bayelsa. Respondents have objected. Yes, remember I said that that the court, they took permission and they wanted to tender just one document due to time. Now, after the recession, this was what happened next before the court closes for today, being the 8th of June 2023. Now, it came back. LPE, which is PIN equal to SAN. My lord, I wish to hand back to my leader who granted me the power to speak. LP Uzoku SAN. Thank you. I will pass the mic to Ananaba SAN to conduct the proceeding. LP Ananaba SAN. My lord, I wish to tender EC40G for Bayelsa State on page 93, 94, and 95 on the schedule of 4 LGAs. First respondent, we object for reasons we shall advance in final address. Second and third respondent, same objection. Fourth respondent, same objection. Court, your documents are not organized, admitted in evidence and mark PG1 and PG4. LP, Labour Party, can I continue? Court, go on and organize your document properly and come back tomorrow. LP, thank you, my lord. I thank my lord for the indulgence subject to your overriding powers. We can continue at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Court adjourned till 3 p.m. tomorrow for continuation of hearing. And we know that tomorrow is Friday, and some of our Muslim brothers will have to go to the mosque to say their prayers, just like we go to church on Sunday to do the same. And yeah, I guess that was the main reason why it was adjourned to 3 o'clock instead of the initial 2 o'clock that they usually sit. Well, that's all for today from the court. Like, it was a wonderful section, and the evidence, the image you're seeing now, it's even more powerful evidence. Seeing Peter Obi smiling at the evidence they brought to court today was an amazing one there as well. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Join us tomorrow on the court hearing in Abuja, because we'll be giving you live transcript of that particular one here. 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. we'll be live here. We'll start our proceeding, follow up till whenever we are done for the day. Thank you, guys. See you guys on my next video.